Hello everyone, it is Mrs. Cynthia Williams-Bey and welcome to Fighting Fridays. So again, for those of you that are just tuning in, this is your first time tuning in to Fighting Fridays and you're like, who is this lady? Well, my name is Mrs. Cynthia Williams-Bey. I am a wife, I'm a mother of 5 beautiful children, I am a business mogul, I have several businesses, and I'm also an ordained pastor and prophetess. And today I want to talk about your why. That is my tip for you today. You need to remember your why. Why did you start that business? Why did you start that organization? Why? If you tap into that, whatever it is that comes up against you, however you're feeling on those moments when you get tired, because believe me, we all get tired. It's in human nature. We're not superhuman, right? So we're gonna get tired, right? But what does it say? Don't get weary in well-doing. So you have to remember your why. You have to remember why you started. You have to remember those days when you were just, working at 9 to 5 and you was just so exhausted because you were doing all this work to build up someone else's organization and you didn't even get a raise in 3 years. Or you have to remember those moments when you were trying to figure out how you were going to feed your children because you couldn't do it off of the salary you was making. So you stepped out and you launched out and you started that business. And now your family is thriving. You're able to give your child all the things that they need, right? And not knocking a 9 to 5, because you can have your 9 to 5 and still work on your vision, or you can have your 9 to 5 if that fits you. But either way, whether you're working for someone, whether you have your own organization, your own business, your own church, whatever it is that you have, mompreneurs, remember your why, because that why and why you're doing it is what's going to keep you going through hard times. Because entrepreneurship, motherhood, wifehood is not easy. And even when it comes to your marriage, remember why you got married. Why? Right? Remember your why. Because again, when hard times come, your why is what's going to keep you going. So remember your why. And I have a challenge for you this weekend. I want you to write it down. Write down why you started what you started. Keep that in front of you. So that way, whatever happens in 2021, you're not going to be distracted. You're not going to give up. You have to keep going. You have to keep pushing. There's a reason you started. There's a reason you have that business. There's a reason you're married. There's a reason you have your children. There's a reason you have that ministry. Okay? So remember your why. All right? I love you. And I will see you guys on next Friday for Fighting Fridays. And again, I'm Mrs. Cynthia Williams-Bey, and this is Fighting Fridays.